What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Prolific Reptiles. Today's video, guys, we're going to be doing another bioactive build. I have the same substrate I used last video here. If you guys weren't here for that previous video, no worries. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that more deep into the video. I have my live plants over there. Everything is already prepped. If you guys want to see what animal I'm going to put in here, make sure you guys stick to the end of the video. I will be doing a little quick reveal. We do have another one that we built right here. There's a nice tank right there. We have the light dome. Where's the light dome? Oh, I have the light dome right there. So we're not going to be using the same light that we have on this one. We're going to be doing the drainage layer, the netting, all of that cool stuff. So you guys want to stick around. I don't really do bioactive. This is actually the first bioactive enclosure that I actually ever did. And it just changed my perspective on all of these enclosures, guys. I want to do everything bioactive now. Can't believe I let myself do fake plants. Look at how ugly that is. So yeah, guys, without further ado, let's get straight to the video. All right, guys, so we're going to be using this substrate right here. We have Reptiles soil. This is going to be where we're going to be planting our plants and everything. We got courage out here. She probably thinks that we're feeding or something. I do have some leaf litter right there that we're going to be using. It's the one I used previous video. Don't worry, it's everything safe to use. And we're also going to be using this substratum for our drainage layer. There's more cheaper stuff that you guys can buy. This is actually one that I like how it looks. You guys can see it right there. So that's what we're going to be using for the substrate. And obviously we're gonna go ahead and put the drainage layer first, and then I got my net over here cut to size. This time I didn't forget about the background. I actually left it in there. So you know, last video we actually forgot about the background. All right, guys, so beginner mistake. I forgot to put the freaking background in there. So now it's gonna be pretty hard to put it in. It was a hassle to do that. So this time we didn't forget, guys. We're learning. So yeah, let me go ahead and set up the camera so we can start adding all the drainage layer and all that stuff. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the substratum, this thing right here. We're gonna go ahead and add that, and we're just gonna give it probably about an inch of drainage layer, and we'll go ahead and go from there. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is add the net. We went ahead and we add the net, guys. You guys can see, doesn't matter. You guys see some of it overlaps on this side right here. You know, that's perfectly fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. That actually helps more of the substrate stay separated very well, so that'll be good. And now we're gonna go ahead and add this Reptiles soil thing. This actually is going to help with the humidity and help with the plants as well. The heck is this? Yeah, I don't know what this is, guys. It actually just came in the bag. You guys see this? I have no idea what this is, man. What the heck? It looks like some zip ties. No worries, we'll just go ahead and toss that out and make sure it doesn't have any more of that crap in here. Looks like we're good. Now you guys see it covered up all the way almost to the lip, and that should be enough substrate for what we're gonna go ahead and do, guys. Let me just test the depth. Oh yeah, that's enough substrate right there. Now what I usually do is I add a little bit more to the back just to give the enclosure some depth. I kind of like just make a hill in the back. And now you guys see like the back looks a little bit more elevated than the front. That's what I'm going for in this, with this little hill that I made. Just like that. And just like that, guys, super easy. We have the drainage layer and we have our net, and now we have our actual substrate. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and add the actual plants. All right, guys, so we have this plant right here. I didn't keep the name this time. I actually threw away the whole thing. But you guys see how I actually rinsed everything out. All of that soil, the air that comes in. You know, you don't want no chemicals in there. So what I'm going to do is thinking of planting this one probably up here in the corner somewhere, since it is a little bit tall. So you just want to go ahead and make, you know, a little hole. And we just go ahead and sit it. Just like that. You know, it's pretty fun doing these kinds of videos as well, guys. And just like that, guys, we have our first plant. Now it looks pretty sick. I really like that white. We do have some of these plants, but the leaves are actually pink. But this one actually really looks nice. So, and I also have this pothos over here. We have this one as well. Like you guys see, we went ahead and we rinsed all the topsoil out. And I'm probably just gonna go ahead and put this one on the other corner over here. And now we're gonna go ahead and just add the leaf litter that we got over here, guys. Now this leaf litter has already been treated and everything. I got this from my backyard. I do like to leave some fully big in there, and I do like to crack some and just spread them out in the enclosure. We don't really have many leaves to work with today, so we'll just use what we have. We don't have any isopods either, so we don't really need a lot of leaf litter. I'm just kind of doing it more for the looks. And you guys can see it looks a little bare in the front. That's what I'm trying to aim for, because I don't want to crowd the enclosure too much where he doesn't have space to move around. So that should be perfectly fine right there. Now what I'm gonna do real quick is just give it a little bit of misting. It's got this new mister as well. It's pretty cool. Sprays like crazy. What we want to do is just give this enclosure a nice spray. Get those plants watered. Now the animal that we're gonna put in here is actually an amphibian. Amphibians need a lot of humidity, so that should be fine right there. All right, guys. So this is how it turned out. Like I said, the front part looks a little bit bare. I am gonna go ahead and add a water bowl right now in a little bit. And like I said, I just didn't want to go ahead and add as much plants as I did over here, because you guys can see this one looks very crowded. But the thing with this one is the animal we're getting is arboreal. If you guys want to see what animal we're going to get here, stick around. We are going to be making a video on that one soon. We don't have it with us yet, but over here, we already have the animal here. And just wanted to go ahead and make a quick bioactive video, since I said I was going to be making more bioactive enclosures. And well, here we are making some more. It looks pretty nice. I like how that plant looks, man. I really, really like how that plant looks. We are going to be making another bioactive build on this one right here. This is my Tokyo Gecko enclosure. We're going to go ahead and make this one sick as well. But this is what we got, guys. Let me go ahead and get that water bowl real quick, place it in there, and see how it looks after all. So this is the end results. That looks nice, guys. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking when I was doing all these fake plants, all that crap. This just looks so much better, guys. And it's going to look even better once we put the isopods in. Some botanicals for the isopods and the springtails. I'm telling you guys, this thing is gonna look amazing. We're pretty much done with the enclosure. I know it was a pretty quick build, so let me go ahead and break it down for you guys again real quick. So we went ahead and we added the drainage layer. You guys kind of see, I don't know if you guys can see this glare. We got the drainage layer. Went ahead and we added the net. We added our soil. We went ahead and we planted our plants. I don't know the name, guys. I do apologize for that. We have a water bowl right there. Now it is a very shallow water bowl. It's okay, no worries. We do have some leaf litter in there. And then we do have our plant light dome. We don't have any heat on this yet. And I actually don't even think we're going to go ahead and put heat. My room does stay between 77. Lowest in this room is probably around 75, to be completely honest with you guys. You guys see all these animals in here. It's pretty hard for my room to get past 74 degrees. So, all right, guys. So right here, I'm just showing you guys the rest of the enclosure just to see how it looks. I didn't notice my freaking audio cut off, man. That really sucks. Right here, I'm just showing you guys the new animal that we got here in the reptile room. This is a Solomon Island leaf frog. Now these guys look freaking sick. Look at the colors on this dude, man. And yeah, guys, we're just gonna go ahead and show you guys us putting it in the enclosure. Right here, I'm just trying to give you guys a closer up on the frog itself, showing you guys the enclosure. And here we're just getting ready to put him in, man. Just look at the details on this frog, man. This is insane. I had a little cricket in there just to see if he would eat, but he wasn't really interested. But no matter, man. Look at the colors on this frog. He literally looks just like a leaf. Now we're just gonna go ahead and release him into his new enclosure, and hopefully he likes it. All right, man. So there he is in his new enclosure. He looks stunning, man. Look at him. He literally looks just like the leaves that I put in there for him. Now obviously this is not going to be his full enclosure forever. This is just a little temporary enclosure until he gets a little bit more size on him. I am going to be getting him a little 20 long aquarium, front opening preferably, and I'm going to go ahead and set it up bioactive again. This time we're actually going to add a bunch of little isopods and sprinkles for him, and he's just going to look so sick. Thinking of getting another one. I'm not too sure. I didn't know these guys were very, very vocal. This dude just scared the crap out of me one night. He just started like barking, literally barking. Caught me off guard, but nevertheless, that looks sick, man. Just look at this little frog. All right, guys, so that's gonna be the end of this video. It's unfortunate that the audio cut off. I didn't freaking notice till after I finished recording, but again, this is just me giving you guys the outro. Remember, guys, this coming weekend we do have the expo coming up. We're gonna go ahead and take a full vlog of that experience. Gonna go ahead and upload it for you guys here as well. We also do have my new reptile coming in, hopefully in the next coming weeks. So that's gonna be, you know, pretty exciting as well. If you guys don't want to miss it, please consider subscribing, like the video, comment. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.
At the best tropics, and she on my skinny jeans, I'm a hot topic. And she asked my sign, I say stop it. I'ma keep going up like I used to rock it. Life in the fast lane.